Hello, welcome back to Influencers. Here again with Steve Sisolak. New initiatives. Tell us about what are the plans at the county, what's coming up that's new, fresh?
We've got a lot going on in Clark County right now. We're very, very fortunate that it is such a positive business environment. In the next 3 to 5 years, we've got approximately $18 billion worth of projects online scheduled to be going. When you're talking about, of course, the Raider Stadium, you're talking about Convention Visitors Authority, expansion, you're talking about Resorts World, you're talking about Mr. Wynn is expanding his lagoon area back there where he's building his project. Mr. Adelson is adding the Madison Square Garden portion of his. Because Steve Witkoff is building the Fountain Blue. He came in. There's so many things going on that it's the great part about it, Peter, is it's going to create a lot of new opportunities for people that previously didn't have the opportunities, both on the construction side and on the long-term side. These are long-term jobs that are associated with all of those. And that's not to mention the enormous amount of growth that we're getting in the residential area, the single-family homes, multifamily homes, the strip shopping centers, those sort of things. So it's a great time to be in Clark County. The downside is we're almost running out of labor, so we need to get people interested in labor, get them involved, and keep control of our land prices, and we should be in great shape.
Yeah. What influence does the commission have on gaming, construction, and how closely do you work together with them?
I work very close with all those industries on a daily, weekly basis. I communicate with the industry leaders, both in the construction, the development, the gaming, the hospitality, entertainment industry. Our business, my philosophy is my job as a county commissioner is to facilitate them creating jobs, employing people that are provided with good wages, good benefits, and they can support themselves and a family. And anything we can do to remove a barrier, an obstacle, and build a bridge to make it easier, that's what I want to do. So we try to work with them on a very, very close basis to make that happen.
Yeah. So we'll touch lightly on your campaign. I know you're in a campaign for governor.
Yes.
And, you know, tell us some of your plans if you were to become governor. How do you see the state? We've got a lot of momentum going right now.
We do. We've got a lot of momentum going right now, and it's an honor to be running for governor. I'm humbled by the fact that I get this opportunity. I've got 3 focuses that I'm really going on. My primary focuses are jobs, education, and healthcare. That I feel very strongly on all 3 of those issues, and they kind of connect together. You know, I'm tired of arguing whether or not we're 40th or 50th in education. Either one is bad. We need to be above the middle. We need to be above the median there, so we need to do a lot. Now, part of that is going to have to be putting more money into education, and part of it is going to be a little more accountability on the other side of that. Jobs are something that I think is ongoing. You know, I know what it's like when my father lost his job, and he had to come home and tell my mom and my brother, my siblings and I, that he lost his job and how tough that was. So if I can help create good jobs. I'm not talking about minimum wage jobs. I'm talking about good paying jobs with benefits that somebody can use. That's something that I take a lot of pride in. So we need to continue doing that. I want to use the education system in the last 2 years of high school, your junior and senior year. When I was in high school, we had a lot of vocational technical training where if you were interested in being a carpenter, you're interested in being an electrician or plumber, you could explore those opportunities.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with those careers. They pay very well.
They're great careers. I was at a welding company or a manufacturing company a couple weeks back, and they told me they're looking for welders. Starting pay was $70,000. I mean, those are great jobs.
That's right.
We just unfortunately aren't training the kids early enough. Every student doesn't want to go to college, and that's not a bad thing. They can come out of high school, have a couple years under their belt, get into an apprenticeship program, become a journeyman, and support themselves and their family in a great way. So that's something that I think we need to explore more and encourage people to do. And then healthcare, particularly with our seniors, my mom living here who's 91, and I understand how important Medicare is and how we expanded Medicare. We need to make sure that people are not precluded from getting adequate health care because of their ability to pay. Yeah. And that's something that's a priority for me. Every citizen, I think that's a right. You're entitled to that. And we need to do more, stop the bickering and the partisanship, and just get it done.
I agree. Well, this is just starting to get exciting. Yeah. I know your time is valuable. Can you stay another segment?
Absolutely, love to.
I'd love it. We'll be back with our last segment with Chairman Steve Sisolak in a moment.
Next time you see one of our first responders, whether it be Metro or it be fire or what have you, tell them thank you, because we owe them an eternal debt of gratitude for what they did. The fund that the sheriff and I set up yesterday has now surpassed 53,000 individual donations.
We had to call in emergency room doctors at all of the hospitals to get people there, nurses to get people taken care of, and like I say, everybody came together so quickly and so well to help us get through this.